Rock quarry! We have a rock quarry! Doctor Who has arrived! Welcome to the Time Treadmill. I'm Ron, and these are my sweaty thoughts about Doctor Who. Today I'm on the middle third of the Dalek invasion of Earth, and it is so good. Oh, let me tell you. There is a fantastic sequence in the third episode with Barbara plus two supporting characters running through the streets of London to escape the Daleks. They pass through Westminster and Big Ben. They travel through Piccadilly Circus and Trafalgar Square. And it's a fantastic scene that shows off all of the great London landmarks. And it's just beautifully done. Also in this episode, we have the relationship between Susan and David begin to really form. David is one of the freedom fighters from beneath the streets of London, and he and Susan are traveling together trying to escape the Daleks. And you absolutely see the bond between them begin to form and grow. And there's a point where Susan offers him the chance to leave Earth and travel with them on to somewhere else. And David points out that this is his home and he has to rebuild. And Susan begins to consider the possibility of what it would be like to rebuild a new world from scratch. And let's face it, Susan and David make an adorable couple together. They're just great. Also in these episodes, Barbara Wright, Goddess, takes out a Dalek by driving a giant truck right through it. It is fantastic. And that also brings me to some of the enhanced special effects that are in this edition. See, when the DVD for this was released, they included some enhanced CGI special effects. And I have to say, they're really nicely done. Now, I can absolutely understand any purists who want to stay with the original models. But the CGI replacement here is done very well, very tastefully. It's integrated perfectly into the style of the film, so it doesn't really jump out when it happens. In fact, if I was watching this for the first time and I didn't know that there were CGI enhancements, I wouldn't have noticed at all. It fits so seamlessly. But the replacement, especially with the Dalek saucer in a couple of shots, is just really good and really well done. I love it. What else to talk about in this episode? There's a great scene where the wheelchair-bound scientist Dortmund sacrifices himself in order to save Barbara and Jenny, another character from the London Underground. And Jenny makes a great counterpoint character with Barbara. Here you have Barbara, who is idealistic and ready to fight and determined to travel up to the quarries where the Daleks are working. And then you have Jenny, who is on the surface cold-hearted and emotionless, but at her core she is a survivor doing what she needs to do to make it through this Dalek war. And the dialogue between the two of them is just fantastic. Everything about this story is so great. And of course, all of it pays off with Ian arriving in a Dalek saucer up at the mines they've built in Bedfordshire. We still don't know what they're digging up there, but this is where the climax of the story will come tomorrow. All of the characters are driving to that same location, and most importantly, that location is a rock quarry. This will become the recurring home of Doctor Who, with episode after episode making it clear over the decades that the vast majority of the universe strangely resembles an English gravel quarry. I love this show. Tune in tomorrow when there is a truly historic first. I hope I'll see you then.